Hi boys and girls, Miss Mullen here, and today I wanted to share a story with you called Lots of Feelings. I thought this story would be appropriate because with us not going back to school, I'm sure we're feeling lots of different feelings in our bodies, and also with us just being stuck in the house. So I thought this would be an appropriate time for us to talk about our feelings and what's going on. We have lots of feelings. We have many different feelings and we feel them all at various times or different times. And it's okay to have those different feelings. Sometimes we are happy and sometimes we're sad. Right now, some of us, I know all of your teachers are, but some of you may be sad as well because we won't be able to go back to school. That's something that might make us sad. But you could be happy right now because even though we're not going back to school, you get to spend more time home with your family and your mommies and daddies. Sometimes we're grumpy. Other times we're excited. Grumpy is a feeling that sometimes people feel that they're not allowed to feel, but you are allowed to feel grumpy. It's just important that your grumpy doesn't hurt anyone else. So in our classroom, we talk about how if my grumpy makes me punch someone, that's not okay because my grumpy is hurting someone else. But if I'm grumpy and I go, that's acceptable because my grumpy isn't hurting anyone. I'm not hitting anyone or harming their body. So it's okay to feel grumpy long as your grumpy doesn't hurt someone else. At times we feel shy and other times we feel proud. When you're doing your assignments that we're sending home for you, you might feel proud that you knew your letters or your numbers or your colors or that you were able to count. That might be a proud moment. You might feel shy when you meet someone new. Ooh, we feel angry at times and loving other times. Angry is just like grumpy. So angry, you can feel angry and that's okay, but your angry can't hurt someone else. If your angry is hurting someone else, that's when it's not okay. You have to make sure that you're not hitting or kicking or screaming when you're angry because that's not okay to hurt someone else. But if you say, I'm angry, that's okay because you're not hurting anyone. Loving you might feel when you get cuddles by your grandma or your mommy or your sister or even your brother. You might feel those loving feelings as you cuddle with your family. Some things surprise us. Other things frighten us. So sometimes if mommy or daddy or grandma gets us a toy or a present that we really wanted and we weren't expecting it, we might feel surprised. But maybe you might go into a dark place and that might make you scared or frightened. There are times we feel thoughtful. And there are times when we feel sleepy. So thoughtful is when you feel something that makes you think hard or makes you wonder. And sleepy, we all feel that sometimes. Sometimes we get sleepy at night before bed. Other times we might get sleepy during the day for nap time. Sometimes Miss Mullen gets sleepy during the day and she needs a nap. At different times we feel serious or silly. Serious is just kind of like calm. You don't really feel like joking. You might not want to laugh too much. And silly, well, we all feel that sometimes when we're having fun in our classrooms and making a silly face. You might feel curious or confused. Curious is something that makes you wonder, or something when you're learning something new or when you want to learn something new, you might want to investigate something. And confused is when you just don't understand, and we all feel confused sometimes. You might be confused right now because you don't really understand why we can't go back to school, so that might cause a little bit of confusion. Everyone has lots of feelings. We all have lots of feelings, even adults. And even adults, we feel these feelings just like you. How about you? So now would be a good time for you to think about how you might be feeling today and to just talk about why you might feel that way. Talking about your feelings can sometimes make you feel better, and sometimes talking to someone else about them, that person can help you through that feeling. So parents, if you're watching as well, it will be a great idea for you to discuss your feelings or your child's feelings with them each day as we go through this difficult time. We know it might be confusing and it might be a little puzzling to them, but asking them, how do you feel? could help. And also having those, if they can't identify how they feel, maybe having pictures of emotions there. Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you scared? Are you angry? So having those pictures sometimes can also help the students identify their feelings, because sometimes it's difficult as a little guy to just come up with how they feel, or usually their go-to feelings are happy or sad. But if you want to teach those bigger feelings or those more difficult emotions, pictures are a great way to support that. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope you take time to reflect on how you're feeling today and how you're feeling as we go through this difficult time. I want you guys to know that we all love you and we miss you. Bye-bye.